Hello Aquarius, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys? This is your reading for the second half of December from the 16th through the 31st. This is, for those who are familiar with my channel, a brand new setup that we're trying here to do some overhead recording. So I hope this works out. It might need a little bit more tweaking, so we'll see how it goes. General, as always, guys, it's not going to resonate with every single person, so please do take from it what makes sense for you, release the rest. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box. And of course, I will include a link to all of the decks and creators that you see here today, Aquarius. So these are the three that we are going to be starting things off with. Both of these are actually by Fire Witch Tarot. The first is the Issues deck, and then we'll grab a message from the What's Brewing, Spilling the Beans deck. And the third deck is by Bridget of Divine Essentials, the Counterparts Oracle. So let's take a look at this, Aquarius. What we're taking a look here for this reading are issues and confessions from your person. What is your person thinking about you and the connection? So it's a good idea to kind of get a bit of a glimpse into what they're thinking about you before the new year begins. Okay, so I'm going to set these guys aside and let's start with the issues deck there to see what's going on between you and your person. All right, so angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. Issues and confessions when it comes to your person for the second half of December. All right, I'm guided to this card right here. The homies. Too much time with the homies, okay? So perhaps they're spending too much time outside of the relationship, outside of the connection, not spending enough time with you, okay? So there has to be a balance there between you, their friends, the people that they spend the most time with. Okay, so let's add to that. What's brewing when it comes to this connection? Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. All right, so let's go ahead and grab your second focus message here. This one's grabbing my attention. Family time. It totally makes sense, you know, spending too much time with the homies and not enough time with the family. For those of you who of course have family together, or you know, this is the holiday season, maybe they're just not prioritizing and they're spending their time with all the wrong people and not putting in enough effort in the relationship and the connection. Family time. Okay, I'm just guided to pull one more here. Let's see what else. They're running away. Look at that. They could be running away from their responsibilities, their family obligations, work-related stuff, relationship, if I can speak today, relationship stuff. You know, they're just running away from their duties, their obligations, the things that really do matter in their life. And if you're on the other end of that and you're just waiting for this person to get their act together, to put in the effort towards the relationship, and maybe they're not doing that. Okay, so we'll go ahead and see what's going on here. So let's go ahead and grab some insight from the Sacred Healing Journey. This is by Angelic Revelation 144. So let's add to this. I'm going to take a quick glimpse at this camera angle just to make sure that my cards are showing up on the camera here. This is totally foreign to me right now. Okay. Let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius, issues and confessions for the second half of December. What else do you need to know here? Seclusion. Escape from the world together. And I'm kind of feeling this for some of you guys, you know. You're dealing with somebody here who's just not dedicating enough time to family, to you, the relationship. And maybe all you're wanting at this point is just to have some alone time with them. But if they're too busy just spreading themselves too thin, that could be causing a problem here. What else for Aquarius, please? Healing abandonment. Rejection is a projection of another person's fear. which to me it's interesting because we've got this running away card right there. If they tend to run away from obligations, if they tend to run away from situations where it's challenging or they're not wanting to be tied down, whether they've had people that have left them in the past, if a family, a parent or a mother, father figure might have hurt them and abandoned them, that could be contributing to the issues that this person has. So rather than being the one to stick around and put in the effort in a relationship, they're the one that ends up running away. That could be part of the issues when it comes to your person here. What else, please, for Aquarius, angels and spirit guides? We have war, defensive, self-sabotage, anger. I'm kind of feeling from this person, Aquarius, whoever it is you're focused on for this reading, they tend to turn mountains into molehills. You know, you guys maybe get into arguments. They tend to self-sabotage their progress in a relationship. Or you guys might just get into a conversation and they're immediately on the defensive, and that creates a lot of drama and issues in a partnership. But look at this. We've got fireworks, explosive sexual chemistry. So the sexual chemistry, no doubt, that's intense. That part of your relationship, that could be really good in how you guys interact in that way. But if they are spending time with too many people outside of the relationship and you guys are just not spending enough time together, that could be an issue here. What else, please, angels and spirit guides, for Aquarius? What else, please? Lucid dreaming, astral travel. Now, for those of you guys who are not together because you've got a person here who's running away from the relationship, you could be interacting in your dreams in the fifth dimension. There's astral travel that's clearly indicated here. We've got divine downloads, so maybe your spirit guides are trying to tell you something at this point in time. And look at this, we've also got love songs that could be playing a role here. You might hear particular songs and it reminds you of this person, or they might be hearing songs as well and it brings them right back to you. But if they're running away, then those are issues that they need to be able to address and figure out. And then we've got wedding bands right there. So some of you guys could have been married to this person and they're running away from either the marriage, family, their obligations. That could be the case for some of you guys. All right, so we're going to add to that. Let's go ahead and add to that. This is a deck called Fated Love by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. So let's see what's up with this deck and what presents itself here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius, for this reading for the second half of December from the 16th through the 31st. What is your person thinking about you and the connection? Right now they're running away from things, from you, from the family, obligations. They're running away from issues that they're holding on to, maybe. Hung up, okay? Some of you guys, maybe the last time you spoke to each other, they hung up on you, literally, like you guys were on the phone, maybe you had an argument. Either you hung up or they hung up. But this could also be an indication, because of the distance that you're experiencing with each other, one of you, more than likely yourself, Aquarius, you're hung up on this person still, but they're running away from the connection. And then we've got only you. I have a feeling here this person really captured your heart. They're the only one that you want, that you love, that you care for. And here they are, they're running away. They are running away. Juicy refreshment. I mean, we already have the sexual chemistry right here. I feel those intimate moments, the physical connection. That part of this relationship is good. It's just that that's not going to sustain the whole relationship. There has to be balance here. In time, hopefully things will change and transform, as is indicated right here. Love is transforming. We also have awakened love. I feel when it comes to your person, they haven't gone through their awakening quite yet. But look at this. We've got incoming messages. So in time, for those that are in separation, you guys are not talking, you're not connecting right now, they'll reach out eventually. They'll either text you or call you, or reach out on social media, some form of communication here. This might apply to some of you guys, because of the distance, because they're running away from things. They might have gotten themselves into trouble with the law. That there's a police car right there. You know, that's not going to apply to everyone, of course, but it is reflected here. And then we've got projecting memories. So they think about you. It's just that they're running away from things here. Rather than facing the issues, they're running away. Which is not a very good thing to do, unfortunately. So that's what's coming through so far. And let's go ahead and grab some tarot messages here to see what else needs to come through. Okay. So I'm going to grab some messages from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle. And this is the deck that I've been talking about lately, Tarot with a Twist, and it does come with a lot of cards here. The original 78 cards that would come in a traditional tarot deck, but I've also included new tarot messages, new court cards, as well as new oracle messages here. Okay, so let's take a look and see, Aquarius, what comes through from this deck here to give us a better indication of what's happening between you and your person, and if you can actually welcome in 2021 having reconnected, or at least there's hope towards communication or repairing anything that needs to be fixed in the partnership. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. And we've got a reverse card here. We've got the Four of Cups. So some of you might be dealing with a water sign here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It is in the reverse. So this is all about seizing opportunities. Somebody who needs to let go of regret, somebody who needs to choose happiness. And it's also about acceptance, a sudden awareness. We do have that awakened love right there. And this is actually a good card to come up in the reverse because it's giving your person the motivation to do the right thing, feeling enthusiastic about life once again and about the relationship, being grateful for having you in their life, being grateful for the little things, finding that zest for life once again. So that's coming up in the reverse. Okay, in the upright, it's a missed opportunity. So if we had to find a card in the reverse, that's actually a good one. We've got the Christmas tree card coming up here, which is perfect considering, you know, we're in the holiday season right here. So this is a time to be sociable, a time to be spending time with family, with friends, the people that matter most. Your person, I feel they are family oriented, but there's a part of them that is running away from family obligations, I feel. And hopefully by Christmas Day, around Christmas week, they'll have that epiphany, you know, that they have to get their priorities in order to spend time with family rather than homies and people that really are not a part of the family circle. And it's a very joyful time, holiday season. So that's reflected here. We've got the Magician, which is manifestation. Okay, manifestation of your ideal partner, your soulmate. It does represent a rekindled romance for those of you who are not together right now. So Christmas time might be a really good time for you guys to touch base, to reconnect, to switch directions and head towards each other rather than away from each other. When it comes to your person, Aquarius, I feel if they want to be back in your life, they're going to have to run towards you rather than running away from you. So the ironic thing about all that is we've got the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is somebody who walks away and leaves things behind. They want to escape. They're running away. And I feel that's coming through here because they're already doing that. But they could also be very lonely at this time, or this could be you feeling very lonely because they are treating you this way. And it's interesting that the Eight of Cups is a card of abandonment. I feel that that's an issue for some of you guys, either yourself, Aquarius, or your person. There have been disappointments in life. Either you're able to relate to that or your person is. It could also be walking away and leaving behind the past where there are painful memories attached to that, and heading towards the energy of this Three of Cups, which is celebration, Christmas time, the holiday season, a cause for celebration, spending time with family, the people that matter most. For those who are not in connection right now, it does represent a happy reunion, a positive outcome, a new beginning. It could even be a cause for celebration for a holiday wedding for some of you guys, or an engagement during the holiday season. Could reflect off of that as well. Interesting how we have the Five of Swords, because this is another card of walking away. And I feel that that has been an issue for your person. They tend to walk away from things when life gets a little bit too challenging. They also might tend to create conflicts where there doesn't have to be. And you know, we do have this War card right there. Defensive. They get angry. They might have a bit of a temper. They tend to self-sabotage their own progress in their life. Now, for some of you, and this is not going to apply to everybody, there could have been competition here by way of another person. Infidelity, cheating, third parties. That's the person that they were running to instead of committing to the partnership. So take that only if it applies, of course. And then we've got the Ace of Swords right here, which certainly represents new opportunities, a new beginning for yourself, for this connection, and it's clarity. Hopefully giving your person that breakthrough, that clarity, that epiphany, that what it is that they need to do now is to focus on the relationship, focus on you, focus on the family. If you guys have children together, this is your person here being able to make sound decisions, better decisions from what they've been doing before. And it's also the need to cut things and people out. That includes the homies. You know, if they're occupying too much of your person's time, then they need to get their priorities in order. But this does create a very successful reunion, I feel, possibly during the holiday season. Okay, so that's what's presenting itself from the tarot deck here. All right, guys, so let's add to this and let's see what else needs to come through. I'm guided to pull some dialogue messages here. So let's grab some dialogue from the Thinking Man Oracle. This is my volume 2 deck representing the Divine Masculine. All right, so masculines, what do you want to say to your feminine at this point in time? Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius, for the Divine Masculine. So what does the masculine want to say right now to the feminine? I regret not telling you how very much I loved you. Is it too late for me to tell you now? And of course, my feminines, it's up to you. Is it too late for them to come back to fix things? It's your call, you know, it's your decision. You can't delete me from your heart's hard drive. For some of you, especially if you were dealing with a masculine who abandoned the relationship, they just weren't there for you, they abandoned you, the family, their obligations, but the love is here. Let's stay together. Please say yes. Again, it's up to you, my feminines. It is totally up to you if you accept your masculine back in your life. Our soul connection scares me. I've never felt these intense emotions in my heart space before. I'm not sure I'm ready, which is why for some of you, your masculine is running away because they're not ready. Let's grab one more. I wish life had a rewind button so I can fix us, so I can tell you all the things I wanted to say but never did, so I can hold you in my arms and never let you go, so I can make us right once again. So for some of you guys, you have a masculine who's staying away for now because they're not ready. And for others, you have a masculine here who regrets their actions and wanting you guys to stay together. So it really depends, on where you're at personally. So my feminines, let's go ahead and grab messages for you. This is my Women's Intuition Oracle deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius, focusing on the divine feminine. So feminines, what do you want to say to your masculine? Some of you could certainly be very upset with your masculine if you feel that you have been abandoned. Oh boy, yeah. Karma will bite your ass so hard there won't be any of your ass left to bite. So yeah, for some of you guys, my feminines, you're still quite upset with your masculine because they have run away from their responsibilities, the connection. Our future children are waiting, so let's make love. So there is something about family that's coming through here. Maybe you guys discussed having a family together and you still see that as a part of your future when it comes to this masculine. What else, please, for the divine feminine here? What else do you want to let your masculine know? Your smile brightens up my entire day. I'll need 25,000 more of your smiles to last me the rest of my life. So for some of you guys, there's something about your masculine smile that brightens up your day, that makes you happy. Look at this next message. You can run, but you can't hide. You love me and you know it. Yeah, they can run away all they want, but at the end of the day, what's in their heart is what's in their heart. They can't run away from those feelings and emotions. And last message, if forever never comes, at least we felt it, even if it was just for one moment in time. Okay, so for some of my feminines, perhaps there's a part of you that has accepted that maybe this is not going to work out, but there was a point in time where you guys were happy, where you saw forever with your masculine. And it could still turn around, because we've got some pretty positive messages coming through here from tarot. It can still turn around, but by the time they do that, as this card says from the masculine, is it too late? So if they don't act accordingly, if they take too long to create movement to make this happen, then yeah, it could be a missed opportunity, because even though we've got that Four of Cups in the reverse, if they don't take action, it could definitely, be in the upright, which is a missed opportunity. And that disconnection for the two of you. All right, guys. So I wanted to also grab some messages from my Heart and Soul deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. Second half of December, 16th through the 31st. What else do you need to know here when it comes to this connection? Angels and spirit guides, please. Okay, we've got fulfilled, and we have wait. So fulfilled. Somehow the universe knew that I was unfulfilled. Something missing in my life, but I always tried to hide the pain through a tough exterior that covered such vulnerability. When we met, I was empty. My cup is now overflowing with love because of you. Because of you. Okay, so if your person has not come to that realization just yet, perhaps that's why we have wait right next to it, for them to realize that it is you that fulfills them, that it is you that completes them, that allows that cup to overflow. So this wait card does say, sometimes having patience is excruciating. We just want to take action, try to fix what's broken, what's not working in our relationships, allow divine timing to do its thing. Don't make any hasty decisions. Take a deep breath, just relax and wait. Just wait. What's meant for you will come back to you. Okay? Let's see what else. So for some of you guys, just have some patience until your person is able to come to that realization, you know? And if you are still invested in wanting to bring this back together, you're being guided to wait. Okay? We also have ascension right here. We've hit rock bottom. We have nowhere to go but up. We've already been through the storm, the hard times, the gut-wrenching conversations. The reality of this is that we still love each other. Let's get back into our divine alignment. I'm ready to experience the highest level of unconditional love with you. Let's do this. And look at this card, forever and always, okay? No matter how you look at it, sideways, upside down, backwards, forwards, and everywhere in between, this is how I want us to be, forever and always. And you guys can still have that, but obviously it takes two people to be able to put in the effort to make this happen. But if you've got somebody here who's running away from the connection, then they need to get to that place where they're ready to face the music, so to speak, and stop running away from their feelings and what it is that they want to manifest with you. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some messages from the Lover's Oracle here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius for the second half of December from the 16th through the 31st. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Okay, so that's something that they need you to know and understand right now. And maybe you've been dealing with somebody that has issues just expressing themselves, expressing their true feelings. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Yeah, there has to be compromise. There has to be equal give and take in a partnership in order for it to be lasting, in order for that relationship to thrive and do well. What else, please, for Aquarius? A message for you, Aquarius. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. And maybe you really needed to hear that right now. Especially for those of you who have not heard those words from your person. They're feeling it, they're thinking it, but maybe they're struggling to just express it right now. So have patience for them to get to that point where they go through their awakening, for them to actually speak those words. Bottom of the deck, embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Okay, so you have a piece of their heart, Aquarius, and I have a feeling, even though they've been running away from you, you know, it goes both ways. They feel your love, the love that you're giving them, even if it is just energetically, even if it is just through astral travel and through their dreams, however way that's being communicated. And in time, what I'm getting from this is you will be given the opportunity to start again, you know, with that Ace of Swords. For some of you, it could happen during Christmas time, okay? A time to come together, a time for love to bloom and to blossom. And you just don't know how this is all going to unfold heading into 2021. But if the two of you can actually get onto the same page, there's an opportunity here to start again. Okay, so I wanted to close this out with some final guidance from your spirit guides, your guardian angels, your ancestors. This is a deck by Angelic Revelation 144, the Universal Heart Oracle. Okay, so let's wrap things up here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. Some final messages for the second half of December. Your angels are working together to bring about exciting changes in your life soon. New doors of possibilities are about to open up to you now. Have the courage to walk through them. A new chapter will enable you to move forward with an area of your life which has been on hold for some time. There will be new possibilities in work and business, as well as an exciting new love relationship. I love that, guys. Okay, so that's Spirit's message for you for this reading to wrap things up. So not only are things going to be turning around in your work life, but it does look like your love life is going to be creating some change and movement as well. Okay, because new love certainly could be a new person coming in for some of you, but it could also represent a new chapter in love with the person that you have thought about for this reading. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below in the description box. And that's it for now, guys. Thank you so very much, and I will see you real soon.